Welcome to Invention Insider. The typewriter is a machine that allows people to type letters, documents, and other texts mechanically, with the help of a keyboard. The first practical typewriter was invented in the 1870s, and it revolutionized the way people communicated and worked. Before the typewriter, people had to write by hand or with the help of a pen and ink. This was a slow and laborious process, especially for long texts or multiple copies. The typewriter allowed people to produce written documents much faster, with less effort and fewer mistakes. The first successful typewriter was invented by Christopher Latham Sholes, a newspaper editor and printer from Wisconsin. Sholes developed a prototype of the typewriter in the 1860s, and he received a patent for it in 1868. However, it took several years of refinements and improvements to make the typewriter practical and reliable. Sholes's typewriter had a keyboard with keys for the letters of the alphabet, as well as a few punctuation marks. The keys were connected to metal arms or type bars, which struck the ink ribbon and the paper to produce the letters. The ink ribbon was moved by a carriage that advanced the paper as the user typed. The first commercial typewriter, called the Sholes and Glidden typewriter, was produced by the E. Remington & Sons Company in 1873. It was a hit with business people, lawyers, and government officials, who appreciated the speed and efficiency of the machine. Over the years, the typewriter underwent many improvements and innovations. Some of the most significant ones were the addition of upper and lower case letters, the development of electric typewriters, and the integration of computers and word processing software. Today, the typewriter is no longer the primary tool for typing and printing documents. However, it remains an important part of history and an iconic symbol of the technological progress. Many people still collect and use antique typewriters as a hobby or a tribute to the past. Christopher Latham Sholes was an American inventor and newspaper editor who is best known for his work on the typewriter. Sholes was born in Mooresburg, Pennsylvania in 1819, and he grew up in a family of printers and publishers. He began working in the printing industry at a young age, and he eventually became a newspaper editor and publisher. In the 1860s, Sholes started working on the prototype of a machine that could type letters mechanically. He developed several versions of the typewriter, with the help of his partners, Samuel W. Soule and Carlos Glidden. They received a patent for the typewriter in 1868. Sholes's typewriter had a keyboard with keys for the letters of the alphabet, as well as a few punctuation marks. The keys were connected to metal arms or type bars, which struck the ink ribbon and the paper to produce the letters. The ink ribbon was moved by a carriage that advanced the paper as the user typed. Sholes's typewriter was not the first machine of its kind, but it was the first one that was practical and reliable. It received a lot of attention and support from the business community, and it was produced commercially by the E. Remington & Sons Company in 1873. Sholes died in 1890, at the age of 71. He is remembered as one of the pioneers of the typewriter and a significant figure in the history of technology. Modern typewriters are electronic or computer-based machines that allow people to type and print documents with the help of a keyboard. They are similar to traditional typewriters in that they have a keyboard with keys for the letters of the alphabet and other symbols, and they produce written text on paper or other media. However, modern typewriters are more advanced and versatile, and they offer a range of features and capabilities that were not available in the past. One of the main differences between modern and traditional typewriters is that modern typewriters do not use ink ribbons or type bars to produce the letters. Instead, they use a variety of technologies, such as laser printing, inkjet printing, or thermal printing, to create the text. This allows modern typewriters to produce high-quality documents with crisp, clear, and long-lasting letters. Another difference is that modern typewriters are often integrated with computers and other electronic devices. Many modern typewriters have a built-in display screen that shows the text as it is typed, and they may also have features such as spell check, grammar check, and formatting options. Some modern typewriters are portable and can be used with laptops or tablets, and others can connect to the internet and access online resources. Despite the widespread use of computers and other digital devices for typing and printing documents, modern typewriters are still popular and useful in some settings and applications. For example, typewriters are often used in schools, libraries, and other public places where computers may not be available or may not be suitable. They are also used by people who prefer the feel and sound of a traditional typewriter, or who want a reliable and low-maintenance machine for typing documents. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.